Whoa. Oh my god. We're back. Ah. Oh, what? That's so funny. Chat. Can you guys hear me? Ah. It's a black screen, but if you guys can hear me, oh my god, that's so funny. Just turning my computer back on. Okay, I'll go here. Hello. You guys can see me now from here, I think. Or you will be in a second. Just turning my computer back on got me. What about this? Let's see. Well, yo. Okay, cool. Here you go. I need to let me get a tripod. This is my phone. Okay, just turning my computer back on had the stream start automatically. That's so weird. Anyway, hello. How you doing, chat? What are y'all? Sorry for the disruption. Sorry for the disruption. I'm so sorry.
Best stuff streamer ever.
Yeah, we are the most. Hey, don't say that.
I mean, what?
We got Sun here. Live stream tech here. Okay. Oh, you guys like the sweater? It is cool. This is my new favorite sweater. I'll show you guys. Give me a second. Well, wow. Oh my god. Why is this so zoomed in? Whoa, cool. Whoa, this camera's better anyway than we were. All right, check it out. You guys want to see the sweater? Look how cool this looks. Okay, I think we'll do only a couple more questions anyway because we probably need to wrap this up. I have to go to a tailor for reasons I can't talk to you guys about as usual. But we'll take a couple more questions from the chat and then we'll probably call it. Reminds you of you what? Okay. Thanks. And then we'll call it. So what are the best? Think hard, chat. I want you to think really, really hard. What are the things you've wanted to know more than anything? You know what I mean? Like what is if you only get one question answered, what is that question? That's what I want to know. I want to know what you guys think, you know? Can this thing like not be so big? How do I get this to be... There we go. Hey, okay. Oh, wow. Oh my God, cool. Okay, this will be more visible now.
Whoa.
Now you'll get G in there too. All right, G's back.
Is the stream back on?
The stream's back on.
Oh my god.
Stream's back. We're in 0.5. And I asked chat for like if they have one. Hey, Trent, thank you for the tier 1. I asked chat to really think hard about their
questions.
their last questions.
Okay. Do I sit here? Or
Yeah, come sit here.
Okay.
Come sit. Hey, we got one bit. Can we please have cassettes for the new album? That's not really a question, but I mean, it kind of is a question. I guess it's a request. Sure. Yeah, we'll make cassettes.
There was a lot of questions about like, oh, is there going to be a vinyl, cassette, CD? There's going to be all of those things. All of those things and more.
Here, come into frame, Margie. So.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm really bad at like the angles here. Does it suck?
Does it suck? Yes. It's really bad. I mean, if you guys have Wall and Rift or any indicator, it's going to be terrible, you know?
Are the Good Kid demo cassettes going to be in the album?
Wait, these aren't the hard-hitting questions. We need the
Okay,
hard...
Let me do a big refresh.
Let's say we're going to do another half hour of questions.
Half an
hour of questions. What are the hardest... What are the hard-hitting?
Okay.
I want the hard-hitting stuff. I want the
on.
good stuff. I want the real
Let
shit.
me see.
You know, I want the stuff that you don't want your mama to know about.
Who's the pig daddy?
Who asked that?
Evie asked that.
No, I'm not answering that. Evie, what the heck?
Is it gonna be epic?
Is it gonna be epic? These are not the hard hitting.
Okay,
Yes,
right.
of course it's gonna be epic. There's got like some of the most epic songs that we've ever written are on this.
Why is it called a debut album if this is your like 5th album?
Because actually, technically, we only put out EPs, not albums. But that's also not. I want the good stuff. My son will be stoked to see that the album drops on his birthday. Oh my god, that's amazing.
I swear every time you guys announce something, it's everybody's birthday.
There's
Every
a lot of
comment's
them.
like, it's my birthday 1 week after. It's my birthday 3 days before. It's just everyone's freaking birthday.
Well, listen, G, there's only 365 days out of the year, right? And there's how many Good Kid fans? At least 2?
Yeah.
So it's like, at least we have a 1 in 53 shot that it's going to be someone's birthday.
That's a good point.
You know?
Yeah.
So anytime we release something, we're rolling
So
the
many
dice. It
birthday
could be
comments.
a birthday.
Do you know whose birthday it is tomorrow, chat?
No one's.
There's only one right answer, and I hope you get it correctly.
I don't think they know, and it's okay.
They don't know?
They'll never figure it out. Interesting. Okay, wait.
Okay.
Matt Hutter,
Hard-hitting questions.
Holly has a
only.
question. Are there any songs on the album that you felt surprised about their transformation or development? Like any that changed directionally start to finish? That's a really good question, actually, Holly. Let's see. What's it? Honestly, Rift feels pretty different than when I started writing it on stream. It's like it's got the soul of Rift, but because of like the extra production added, especially around the solo, it really feels like it changed a lot. I think not Ginger Lemonade. Ginger Lemonade changed a lot from start to finish, and there's a song on there called Tea Leaves that also changed a lot, and in a really good way. Jacob is a time traveler. He knows when your birthday is. What? Okay, yes, it is my birthday tomorrow. All right, I'm turning 12. Yes, Kingy, that's true. Is Phone Speaker an official song? No comment. No.
Not management texting me. Hey, let me know when you're off stream. What's happening?
Okay, management asks, hey, when are we gonna be done streaming?
In
20 minutes. In 20 minutes.
Yeah, in 20 minutes. Oh. Oops, yeah, I do have to do that. Okay. It's about something that's definitely not happening this week.
Do you need to do it right now?
I don't think it's necessary to do it at this very moment. I mean, I could do it
I have a question for Shut Eye.
Yes.
How do you like streaming?
It's kind of weird. It feels weird looking at my face so much and like the different angles. Like I keep touching, like I try to fix my hair and realize I'm touching like the other side of my face. It's really weird.
Oh, that's because of the mirror. I should probably mirror it.
I feel really like self-conscious on camera, I guess. I don't really like seeing myself on camera, but today I felt like, I don't know, your manic energy just inspired me. And I was
what if we get you like a Gentoo mask?
Yeah, so I don't have to actually be on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's fun. I like reading people's questions. I like seeing people's reactions. Is this my first time like streaming like with you as a duo? I think it might be.
I think you have been on stream before.
I've been on stream, but not like there's never been like a Jacob and G stream.
That's true.
Before.
That's true. Dynamic duo stream.
This is the first one. The first Good Kid album, the first.
I don't know. I feel like a tab book folding stream you were there or something.
For sure. I've definitely been like in the background or like maybe popped in, but I think this is my first time like actually like just a you and me stream. So that's kind of cool.
Shishka Blob asks, will this album have merch associated with it upon release? There will be so much merch you guys have no idea what to do. Your wallets are going to cry. You're going to be like, there's so much good merch. We're going to do freaking...
Start saving.
You should, start saving your...
For real, though.
Yeah, chat, start saving because, oh my God, we are about to pop the frick off on all the good merch. So much good merch. It's going to be crazy, all right?
Good merch only?
Yeah. Can we get some free digital goodies for the album? Definitely. I really think that's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I would love to give some really dope. You know what we should do? We should make it like something that's like pretty much free, but just gated behind something like simple. Like we should say like it'd be really fun if we could say everyone who pre-saves the album gets like a digital back like screensavers or something like that.
We should do that.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Could do more than just like screensavers.
Can we make icons? I always wanted to do themed icons for like
matching icons. That could be cute.
Yeah, that'd be
for
cool.
like friend groups, like a trio or a duo or whatever.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Super, super cute.
Can we do special badges or roles for Discord or badges for stream or something? That'd be fun. There's so many ideas. Okay, there's so many good things. Chat, give us all your ideas.
Which song will be the most fun to play live?
Wait, song most fun? Probably East Side or Cicada, I think. Maybe Cicada though. I think Cicada is going to be the best one live. What would you do if someone downloaded your wall poster, added it to a custom Sheen poster and ordered it? We'd sue you. Yeah, you should be hearing from our lawyers very, very shortly.
Yes.
Kirsten, please write up a cease and desist and send it to Varen917, please. I appreciate it.
Yeah, actually, Crispin is a licensed lawyer, so don't mess with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying, if you're making any kind of bootleg Good Kid merch, you're gonna want to stop.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Who or what is Rebel based on? Like, who inspired his character? Like, Mimi is based off of the real Mimi.
Rebel... I want to say Gabe it's made Rebel based on himself.
I can see that,
That's
actually.
that's kind of what I think.
I can see
I'm not
that.
100% sure, but Gabe is a bass player.
I mean, the bike also.
The
like,
bike?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has
Gabe-
the same bike.
The Gabe literally has the bike.
Wait, I have a picture of it.
Wait, don't
Hold
show
on.
it. Don't show
show
it.
it.
Well, and there might be some other Are there like any doxing things in it?
No, it's the photo of like the bike in his like parents' like backyard.
Okay. Yeah, but Gabe is a bass player, and he also has that bike, and it's also
This thing.
yeah, that thing. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I can.
Yeah, you
I
can
show
show- yeah,
chat?
you can show that.
Okay, I don't know where to
Right
do
there.
this. Do you see this?
That's Gabe's like little motorcycle.
Yeah, this is his little motorbike.
It's also
that's
like
the Rebel
it's also
bike.
like the same skin tone as Gabe. There's just a lot of things that overlap with Gabe and
Yeah.
Rebel where I'm like, okay, I think it's like a younger version of Gabe. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I see that too. Okay, where are these hard hitters, man? How does this album fit into the whole Good Kids cinematic universe? I mean, you'll have to wait and see, I think.
Wait, chat is just not giving you the hard hitters in the same.
They're not. They're really not.
Chat, what about our chat? Live chat, can you guys give us the hard hitting questions? Like what do you always wanted to know? If you could ask your an artist anything you want to know, what do you think? Did y'all have any surprising challenges with any of the songs? Yes. Ginger Lemonade, which is the last song of the album, that was a weird one. Oh, it was an interesting one. It was cool, a really good experience. But that started as David writing like one of my favorite verses of any song on the record, and then he kind of was just like, I am so stuck. I don't know how to finish the song. Like I don't know what the chorus is gonna be like. I don't have a pre-chorus. And so that was a really fun tag team moment. I feel like for me and David, where we're really good, like a really good writing duo in general. But that one like genuinely felt like a tag in to like a wrestling match where someone just like slaps the other one's hand. I was like, don't worry, Dave, I got you. And I jumped in and I started like playing around with the structure and chords, and I came back the next day and I was like, David, because David had the verse. I was like, David, I got a pre-chorus, I got a chorus, I have a chorus melody, I figured this shit out. Let's go. It's gonna be awesome. And then that's pretty much what the song is now. Like what happened there, and that felt really that was it. Was challenging in that like it took a while to come together, but it felt very satisfying.
Someone asked, what was the most difficult song to make lyric-wise?
That I have no idea. I don't really write lyrics. So.
Fair enough. Half of these questions are just asking how many tracks there are. Did none of these people pre-save? How did they have time to write a question, but they didn't pre-save the album is what I want to know. That's my question.
That's your question to the...
Yeah.
What other hot take questions do you have for the fandom? I had a question, but once put on the spot, they all evaporated. Oh, sorry, Nira.
Are these songs going to sound like anime openings?
Some of them. Definitely some of them. I think it's always going to be in our blood. You know what I mean? Sun Wishy asks, so if Rebel is like Gabe, then he's super talented, super fit, super charismatic, and super handsome.
Yeah, Rebel is a Giga Chad like Gabe.
Okay, girls, everyone, please stop fawning over Gabe. All right, he's a human being. He's a human being. This is like David and women, and you guys and men.
You know
you gotta
that?
like. Can everyone just stop objectifying the opposite sex?
You know that one like that one TikTok sound that's like, ladies, I need to work type shit. I feel like every time Gabe walks into a room and we're all like working there, like that's what happens.
They're like rabid dogs. They're just like, everyone just like looks up. You know that there's this one you know that TikTok of the anime men, and when Nami comes on screen and they all go woo, 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 woo. every time Nami from One Piece is on. That's what you guys are like with Gabe. Like Gabe walks in and you're just like woo, 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 woo.
I've never thirsted over Gabe in my entire life. I've never once said anything about him. He is objectively a very handsome man, but I have never thirsted over Gabe. Let this be known.
Okay.
I just look at him as like my mentor that I like respect, but I've never barked at him. I just find it really genuinely entertaining when people like drool over him and like freak out over him. It's really funny, but I'm only looking respectfully.
I see. Yes. Sure. I see. Nira, tell us how we say hi.
Why is it your first album? Wait, no, I already asked that question. Someone asked kind of like, why all of a sudden did you decide to make an album after like dropping 4 EPs? Like what changed?
I think after 4 EPs, we were just like sitting around thinking like we wanted to do something different. And kind of like I was saying, how I think to do something different than EPs is one of two directions: either only singles and just putting out music like as we write it, which I found very appealing, to be honest, and I really kind of wanted to do that, or you go into records, and like full length albums. And so I think it was just like a creative decision that we wanted to try to do something new and stretch and like really like yeah, really just stretch our wings and see if we could pull it off. And I think we did. So yeah.
Someone wants to know, how many times can I listen to the new album before it becomes hazardous to my health?
Maybe like 17 times, and then
That's it. That's the limit.
well,
What happens after when you go to listen in number 18? Like,
number 18, it's like when some of the songs you start like really understanding the true meaning behind them, and when you like really start diving into the lyrics and you really start understanding what the album is really about, and how really it's just kind of an indoctrination to Cthulhuism.
Okay, so you like dive into madness.
You dive in and you start losing sanity points, and then like you have to lose a certain amount of sanity points to really understand what it's about. You know what I mean? It's like only for those who have really gotten like tour madness or like album madness or anything.
Or tab book madness.
Or you know, some form of madness. You need to have, like, to really enjoy it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Otherwise, yes, you'll explode.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Is there a question about Michael's cheekbones? That's not album related.
Also, David's got the biggest cheekbones.
That's true.
Yeah.
Forget about Michael's cheekbones. Have you seen
David's
jawline?
Have you
seen David Wood?
Have you seen David's dad's jawline? Have you seen any of the Wood brothers' jawlines? They're insane. I was gonna say just like sharp jawline, but G loves to objectify men, so you know. Anyway, Isaac, Jacob, you told me that the Good Kid writing style doesn't suit an album. Because of all the conflicting ideas, it can create a concrete through line. How did you overcome this? With a belt. Get out of line. Get back in line. Finish the thought. That's pretty much how it worked.
All right, where are these hard hitters?
Low-key, will the Wall music video be voice acted, or I'm Loki Delulu? Could do an entire voice acted. What if we did an entire?
It was voice acted.
Yeah, but that's just the trailer. But what if we did the entire video voice acted?
What do you mean?
Like, what if we put out a version of the?
Oh, Ver hates the voice acting.
What? No, but what if we put a version of Wall that's entirely voice acted? That would be
Rebel's
cool.
voice is too deep. Hey, Damien did a fantastic job. I think all the voice actors did a great job. I know some people weren't happy with our choices, but genuinely, I think all the actors did an awesome job. And also, they're just like people that we've looked up to for many years, and we're really lucky that they said yes to do this. So, yeah. Jason Schwartzman.
Wait, we have a question. Will there be a new hardest song to ask you to play at the acoustic show? Yeah, you bet your ass. There's a song that I genuinely don't think is possible to play on an acoustic guitar. And I don't think there's enough frets on any acoustic guitar that's out there for me to play it, and it can't be played in another way. It's not like Bubbly where I could like kind of transpose it. Like, I don't think it's going to be possible.
It's kind of funny. If you guys are on the Patreon, there is a video of them playing Rift acoustically, and once it gets to the solo, it's so bad. It just completely falls apart.
Yeah,
so.
Don't ask me to play it. No, I'm not going to play it for you guys. I can't. It's not possible, all right? It's not possible.
Okay, let's see. Man, you guys suck at asking questions. Just all the same questions brutal. Over and over again.
G versus the Good Kid
Purely
fandom.
Speculating, but is Cobby Greek?
Yes. That's a troll. That's got to be a troll question.
Yeah, you're the most Greek-looking person I've ever
You think
seen.
I look Greek?
You look very Greek.
I look Greek?
Yes.
What do you think, chat? Do I look Greek? I feel like I get a lot of different people. I get honestly Mexican a lot.
Mexican?
Yeah, especially in the summertime.
That's really funny because I recently showed my grandmother, who's 83, a picture of Good Kid. She's never met the band before. I don't think she's even maybe she's seen photos of you guys before, but like she's never met the band formally, so she doesn't know like who's who.
Yeah.
But I showed her a picture of you guys, and she immediately was able to tell who was who. She was like, that one's Jacob.
That's so funny.
That one's Michael.
That's
that one's
crazy.
David. Just from like me talking about you guys, she could immediately tell. And she said you were the most Greek looking one.
That's so funny.
And that's how she could tell.
A Greek, I get like weird in the summertime. I get really dark in the summer. And remember that time we were walking down the street and that guy like said a racial slur to me to a race I'm not even close to. Like he thought I was like Pakistani or something.
Yeah,
it was fucking crazy. And it was
God.
like this like disheveled guy just like fucking let me have it. And that's not the
We
first
were
time
on,
that's
like,
happened to
college.
me.
Yeah,
that's happened to me like 5 times in my life, and I'm just like why? Like it's so weird. It's such a weird experience because it's like obviously you're like fuck that guy. Sorry for my language, but you're like wow that guy's a real low life. That really sucks. But you're also not like personally offended if that makes sense because it's not like you know like it's like the racism to a race that you're not is like particularly a weird it's a unique feeling is what I'll say. Anyway, she's I now I have a witness. G's seen it firsthand.
Yes, I have witnessed it. Still a lot of same questions. How does the album make you feel?
How does it make me feel personally? I don't know. When I listen to it, I get really happy because I just think it flows nicely. I like a lot of the songs. Like I said, there's a lot of range, so it's like I feel like it's a very listenable album. Like the second I'm like, oh, this is getting maybe a bit too. If I think it's like if I'm getting to a point where like, oh, this might be a little bit too repetitive, immediately like the next song like kind of takes me out of that and like wakes me up a little bit.
Do you want to know how I feel about the album?
No.
No, okay.
No, I do. How do you
do?
feel? How do you feel?
Oh, well, okay.
You feel things more than me, so.
Do I?
Yeah, you have more feelings than me.
I don't know. I have like really complicated feelings about this album. And I listen to it when I feel sad. I listen to it when I feel happy. And I feel like it fits both times, weirdly enough. But yeah, like the actually I don't want to give up too much about the album, but there's like the title track of the album and the name of the album, which is Can We Hang Out Sometime? And listening to it, I already said this last week. I think you already know where I'm going. It made me feel very like wistful and like nostalgic because I thought of kind of like the earlier days of like when I first met the band and when we first started being friends and like hanging out as friends. And I feel like over time, I guess our relationship and our dynamic has like changed a lot. So we don't really hang out in the same way that we used to because we're just like constantly like go, just like working like whatever is the next thing. And yeah, I feel like we don't really get to just like hang out anymore. And something about it like I started crying in my room when I was listening to it because I was like, I really missed those times. But actually last week I thought about it again and I felt really happy. There was a point in time where I think we were just like on the way to Crispin's studio and we were just kind of like shooting the shit in the back of the car. We were like laughing or like complaining about stuff. And I thought to myself, I was like, are we hanging out right now? And I don't know, I felt really happy about it. Like,
we're always hanging out.
And we actually are always hanging out.
I got mad at G for this, by the way.
It's under the pretense of just like, we're always like freaking out and there's always so much to do. And, you know, there's never like hanging out under just the circumstance of like being with your friend, if that makes sense. But I was really happy in that moment. And I realized like really mundane things make me happy. So after that, Mimi came to pick us up and we stopped by a grocery store and you guys were like picking out a Christmas tree and we were all just kind of like laughing and running around. You were like making jokes about me like typing too fast. You're like, are you trading on the stock market or something? And I was just laughing really hard and I was like, wait, this is so much fun. And like all we're doing is we're at a grocery store and like at some point we went to go get bubbly and we were trying to find out if they had the limited edition Mary Berry flavor, which is David's favorite. We're like running around the store and I have like multiple cases of bubbly in my arms and I'm like reaching, we found they had like cranberry flavor. We're like, oh, that's limited edition, we have to get it. And I'm like trying to reach it. I'm like trying to push the like case to fall into my arms, and like Mimi's making this like weird sound as I was like inching the box closer to me, and then she turns to me and she's like, we never do anything normal. And I was like, you're right. Like, she was like, I really like this. I like when we do normal things together.
Aww.
And I don't know, something about that made me really happy in that
that's
moment.
nice.
We were just in a grocery store for like 10 minutes, but I was really, really happy. And I like wrote about it in my phone later that night. So
that's sweet.
That's how the album makes me
I got
feel.
offended. I will say I got offended by this chat because
You did?
Yeah, because G was like, we don't hang out. I'm like, we hang out all the time.
We do.
And G was like, and it made me think. I'm not gonna lie, it made me think because me and G made the entire Ghost King's Revenge game by just like locking in every single weekend working on it at a cafe for like a year, maybe like a year straight. We would do that. And to me, that feels like hanging out.
It is hanging out, and
I feel like we get to work on creative projects all the time together. So for me, that feels good. And
yeah.
So I was like, G hates
hates
working on projects.
My favorite thing in the world is like making stuff with you. But I do sometimes feel nostalgic for like when we would just hang out and kind of like do nothing.
But we didn't do that. That's what I'm saying. We never did that. We just worked on stuff.
But like, it's not like we wouldn't like go to movies, go to shows, play games.
But we went to Next Music from Tokyo together.
Yeah, we did that.
We go to shows still.
Yeah, we do sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. That's what I'm saying.
Anyways, that's how the album made me feel. It made me reflect on my friendship with these guys, and also thinking about doing normal stuff like going to the grocery store together. I don't know.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it like a good summary is like feels nostalgic. That's a good way to frame the album. Was there any discourse in the organization of the songs on the album? Even the 10 songs didn't seem like that much more than typical 6 songs. It really does get harder the more that's added. Yeah, there was a lot of discourse. I mean, some songs didn't make the cut. Some songs we think are like just need a little bit more work and maybe will get put out later. We've talked about like the concept of a deluxe album if we finish other things and we make things feel right. And there's the ordering of the songs is also like a big discussion. Honestly, that stuff gets into like a vicious like free-for-all battle where everyone kind of gives their opinions and thoughts, and then we just kind of like go at it, and then like one victor. Well, usually we try to compromise as much as possible, but it's hard to sometimes with like things that aren't really like this song here or this song there. There isn't really a compromise. It goes in one of two places. You know what I mean? No, not like Turpin. That song is dead. I'm so sorry.
Someone wants to know, new Good Kid game when?
Maybe soon. I don't know. Maybe. Actually, I don't know when, but I really do want to do a game jam week. I think that would be really fun. Like I want to do it with like chat. I want to do it with like all the
chat makes a game.
Yeah, I haven't really talked about this that much, but it's a plan that I really want to do where I think we have so many incredible fan artists and so many awesome like musicians in the chat and in the Discord, and I think it would be super fun to just do like a week-long game jam where we partner like the entire community and like we kind of like break a game down into so many different like components, and we say like, okay, this person, you do like some character stuff, you do backgrounds, you do concept art, you do music, you do sound effects, I'll do like me and John, or John will do programming or something like something like that. I think would be awesome. But that will take, if we do that, it would take a Herculean amount of like organizational power to figure that out and make sure that everyone is on the same page. Also, doing it while streaming would be interesting. Like, I don't know how entertaining of a stream it would be, but I think it would be really interesting. And we'd probably almost have to set it up like a study with me stream, or like, it wouldn't be the most like yapping, you know what I mean? It would probably be more like focused. Let's set up a nice environment and mood, and let's just like lock in and do something like that. But I think it could be really cool and unique, and also on theme with the freaking record name. Can we hang out sometime? Imagine we make
a big hangout with everybody.
Yeah, imagine like a crazy community hang where we're just like we're locked in a room for like a week more or less, and we just like work on a game. I think that would be awesome.
I love that idea. Okay, we've been doing this for a minute. Do you want to like rapid fire and then like wrap things up?
Rapid fire, top 10.
I feel like we gotta wrap things up.
Give us the top 10.
Rapid fire. Okay.
Rapid fire, rabies fire.
What? Okay.
Rapid fire, rapid fire.
Rapid fire. I didn't say rapid fire.
Wait,
you're kind of rabid right now, but
ravishing ravish. I'd love to hang out sometime. Would you guys like to? Hey, chat. Would you guys like to hang out sometime? You guys want to hang out?
Jacob, do you want to hang out with me
Do you
sometime?
want? Do you want to hang out sometime?
Do you want to hang out?
Do you want to hang out? Anyone want to hang out sometime?
Okay, should I text her?
Yes, definitely.
Can you give me an entire synopsis on the Good Kid lore that is present throughout the songs? Was there any discourse on the organization of the songs on the album?
No, nothing. We didn't talk about it. We just spat it out.
Is it good, and when is it releasing?
It's the best thing we ever made. It's releasing April 3rd.
Will there be a UK tour to support this album?
We're never touring again, and we will lock ourselves in this room.
Is it going to feel like your other EPs?
It will feel like our EPs, sort of, but not really. There's like hints of everything, but nothing. But nothing at the same time.
Does the lamp make a cameo?
No, there's no lamp. Unfortunately, we wrote the whole thing in the dark.
Will there be more songs like Pox?
There will actually be, there will be some slower, like chiller songs like Pox.
Isn't the Ghost King's Revenge soundtrack your first album?
Technically, I guess. It is ingested as an album just because of the number of songs on it, but I don't think any of us count it as an album.
Yeah, it's just remixes of your existing songs by John in 8-bit, so
Yeah.
I don't think it's really an album.
Yeah.
Will there be an alternate universe or timeline with your characters?
There maybe already is.
Okay. Will there be funky instruments used in some of the songs?
I don't know what funky means, but there are some funky instruments, yeah.
What kind of vibe does the album give off?
I think it gives off a good vibe of a mixed range of emotions, and one of those emotions is nostalgia, but it explores quite a lot of different feelings.
Okay, will there be signed CDs available for purchase?
Yeah, signed CDs actually I don't know. Signed vinyl for sure.
Will it be as peak as Wall and Rift?
Actually yes. I think if you were to poll most people who are working on the project, I don't even know if Wall or Rift are in their top two. Although I do love Wall and G loves Rift, so
we're two very different people.
Yeah, we are two very different people. But I mean, I wrote Rift, so
you did,
and kind of Wall, not really, but like some of it. Anyway, either way.
Can you release it sooner?
Can we release it sooner?
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, we cannot.
Are all the songs done?
Yes, they are done. They are, yes.
Okay.
I don't know why I answered it like that. They've been done for a while.
Really off topic, but if there's ground and wall, can we make a house through songs like door, window, etc.?
I do think eventually we should put out enough songs to make a house, and that would be really funny.
Like you're gonna have the drinks and you're gonna have the house.
Yeah.
Maybe you set a table. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. What do some of the unreleased songs sound like?
Some of the one of them sounds like having like what I imagine having a heart attack sounds like, or like having like a kind of like in the same vein as Bubbly, like having an anxiety attack at some points. That's kind of what it sounds like.
Is that the next song?
I'm not gonna say
Okay.
which one it is. You'll have to tell me which one you think.
The next question is, what is the next song that comes out?
You'll never find out.
You'll never know.
Not for me.
No.
Not even when it comes out. You'll be like, wait, is this the next song or was there one before this one? I don't know.
You'll never take him alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will there be collectibles like Funkos on merch drop soon? There will be. We are working on some plushies. I will say that. That's a spoiler I can give you.
That's a good one. Why are there so many questions about how many songs? Pre-save the song, guys.
Pre-save the song.
The album. Sorry.
Pre-save the album. Pre-save the album.
Pre-save the album, and you'll know. Okay, you
Yeah.
guys are telling on yourselves. Is Rift a good song to go off of for the vibe of the whole album?
No, definitely not. Rift I think is more in vibe with like one other song, maybe two other songs, but in general it's like I said, it's kind of feels like it's in buckets, but they all, when you listen to it together, I feel like it fits, but it definitely feels like there's like different buckets of songs.
What was your creative process or the influences you had while creating the new songs?
J-Rock, Fire, Friendship, I don't know. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Will there be a studio / behind the scenes vlog for the album?
I actually don't know if we got enough. I'm not going to lie, chat. It was a particularly, like, even though we had a really good time writing the album, it was a stressful time because of the fires. And I don't know, like, I think we were just locked in on making sure that we were getting the most out of the experience and making sure that we actually finished everything. So I don't know how much we have some BTS, but I don't know how like it's not like vlog worthy BTS, if that makes sense.
It's kind of just you guys recording the album. There's not like a lot of talking or like
yeah,
jokes or hanging out.
We didn't get too much like fly on the wall kind of thing.
Can I get a record for free?
Only if you're the president.
Can I have $10?
Only if you're the president. All right, let's do 5 more, G, and then we'll wrapping it up.
5
and then
more.
Our buddy Average Harry is streaming, so we'll rate him.
Okay. Are you ever gonna try a new genre of music?
Maybe. Yeah, kind of. We splice some things in there.
Like what? What
like
genres can we expect?
Well, like we had like bossa nova in Rift, and there's some like hints to other things, and like we take inspiration from a bunch of different genres. But in general, we're like, it's always gonna sound like rock because we're like very guitar forward music. You know what I mean? Like we have
the two people. We're a guitar band.
Yeah, we're a guitar band. You know.
Yeah. Will tab books be made for the album?
Yes, 100%. We'll have tab books.
Okay. Let's see.
Are there any more bossa nova parts? No, unfortunately. Kind of actually. There's one song that has like a classical guitar on it, for a part that does kind of sound bossa nova-y. What was my favorite song to write, musically or lyrically? Musically, Cicada, I think. Lyrically, East Side, probably. Yeah. Can I have $1? Can I have $5? No one can have any money. We ain't got no more money to give up. What happens if I panic at the disco? Aren't they broken up? Which is a weird thing to say since it's a single person, but didn't he break up with himself?
When are you not going on tour?
We are not going on tour next year is when we're definitely not going on tour.
Not next year, definitely not.
Definitely not next year. You definitely won't find out about it later this week. So you definitely shouldn't save your money for tickets later this week.
Oh, how was it like working with John Congleton? He produced some of my favorite artists like Always, Death Cab for Cutie, Pup Thrice. Yeah. What was it like working with
That's actually a good
John
question.
Congleton?
Working with John was particularly interesting. It was very new for us because for anyone who doesn't know, all of our songs and all the songs before that we had done with Crispin, who is also our manager. And so we have grown quite accustomed to like the familiarity that comes with that. And like, we know Crispin and we like understand his temperament. He understands our temperaments. We can work really easily together at that point. But we've had like our ups and downs, and that like there were some conflicts in the studio before, and like making art is difficult, especially when you have so many voices. So Congleton, I think, was really good to work with in a lot of ways, in that like he's worked with so many different artists and all across the entire spectrum. He really understands people, and being half of the job of being a producer is just getting the best out of the people in the room. And so it was particularly challenging for us in that we didn't get to rely on the same kind of familiarity that we had with Crispin. But I think at the same time that brought out some really interesting ideas and sounds from us. And we got to let go a little bit more too, in terms of like, sometimes we'd be a little bit too particular about like how we wanted a specific part to sound, and to the point where like it would almost be detrimental sometimes. And so John was really good at like getting the best out of each individual member, making sure everyone was satisfied, while also pushing us to like go a little bit farther than we would necessarily be comfortable on like certain songs and ideas and stuff like that.
Are any of the songs on the album better than Down with the King?
Yeah. I mean, look, I love Down with the King. It's one of my favorite songs that we've written, but there's definitely songs that I like better than Down with the King on it. All right, 2 more questions.
Two
more questions.
Okay, they better be good. Let's see.
Two more, G.
Do you want to look through my phone while I go through the Discord?
Yeah.
See if I missed anything.
Okay.
I feel like we've answered most of these, or like some version of this question.
You're right. It's a lot of the same. It's a lot of the same questions.
Right? Exactly.
I feel like we need to, guys. We need to frequently ask questions at this point.
Yeah, I agree. We need like a FAQ for the album. Maybe we'll put it on the website.
Will you evolve into Guillotine? We will evolve into Good Adult after this album.
What does that mean?
I don't
like
know.
Great Teen? Okay,
Yeah, Great Teen.
Okay. Do you have a preferred place for people to buy your music?
Off our merch store.
Goodkidofficial.com
Yes.
/merch.
Yes.
Do you prefer if people buy your music on Bandcamp?
Bandcamp's cool. Yeah, we like Bandcamp. That's a good place to buy it.
Yeah,
and
Bandcamp's
or like
pretty
get a
chill.
physical record. That would be good. Are you guys trying anything new instrumental wise? Any metal or maybe some acoustic? Definitely both. We did experiment with a lot of instrumental changes as well as some like synths and extra instruments that we don't normally do.
Would you ever tour with Inoha?
Okay, this will be our last question. We would love to tour with Inoha. They're one of our favorite bands. We've known them for a very long time, by the way. Just like as a fun fact, Keanu from Inoha came to one of our shows very early on, before we were like nearly as big as we are today. He was like an OG Good Kid fan.
Oh, he was just like a fan to start with.
He was just a fan.
No way.
He showed up to our first show that we played in Texas, and he came with an Inoha sticker, and he gave it
one on Michael's
and he
bass.
gave it to Michael, and Michael threw it on his bass, and it's still there today
To
from
this
all
day.
those years ago.
I
So
didn't know
I
that
would
was
I would
the
actually love to
story.
tour with Inoha. It would be such a cool full circle moment of like, we had a lot of success since that time. They've had a lot of success since that time. I think it would be a really, really sweet way to have like a full circle moment.
That
But
would be crazy. I think didn't they go up on stage? I think maybe Keanu did, and like
Yeah.
they sang a song with you.
We've had Keanu
at
on
some
stage,
point.
and it's just been fun because ever since then, that was just like such a sweet interaction that we had early on. Because I think Keanu came out to like a VIP show, and ever since then we've been like, sometimes we'll meet fans and they'll make an impression on us, and Keanu definitely made an impression, and we've been following them like ever since then, because we just a band came with a band sticker, said they were in a band. We'll usually check out your stuff. We really do care about like the community around the band. We'll watch people's fan art. We'll listen to their covers. If someone tells me that they're in a project, I'll always check out their music. And we loved Inoha from the first second we heard it, and we were like, this is awesome. And same with Keanu's solo stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that would be awesome. Okay, with that, chat, we're gonna have to go because me and G both got a lot of work to do. But thank you so much. Hype. Go pre-save the album right now. Click that Spotify button.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for joining us today.
Pre-save it so we can keep being employed. Love you guys. Bye.
Shout out to Googie, the goat, for helping answer the questions and shitting on the Discord and chat and all the fandom. Appreciate you, G. We'll see you around for the next Can We Hang Out Sometime Q&A. Bye.